Hi guys, this is Sai Kumar Kurtiwada. In this video, we will learn about useSubmit in our data APIs. It is similar to our form actions I have explained before, but this is bit different when you want to use the useSub. So actually speaking, whenever you have a button that actually does not perform some set of actions directly, like submit actions, instead we have some on-click events. On top of that on-click event, I want to perform some set of manipulations and then I want to submit my form. Then I can use useSubmit. useSubmit is used whenever you don't want to use the direct submit on a particular button. So let me quickly jump into Visual Studio Code and let me demonstrate how this works. So here, let me go here and I would like to use the same form action. Here I'm using the form action and the same form. So let me go inside this form. Instead of using a type button, instead of using type submit, I'll go with type button and I would like to add on click event. And whenever you want to use this on click event, I want to call a handler. So let me create handler first. So click handler, and this one is something like you will be getting the access to this click handler. So now what I want to do is I want to use this click handler on top of this and I want to call this function. So once I call this function, what I can do is I want to get some set of data that is nothing but a form data. So let me create const form data, and the form data is equivalent to new form data. So I'm creating an object for the form data, and inside this form data I want to append some set of values. For example, name here, and I want to append the name, actual name, whatever we want. So for example, here in this case I want to give Sai Kumar. I'm just hard coding for now. And form data dot append of, I want to pass email, and that is equivalent to saikumar@gmail.com. So now I'm passing these two values into our form data object. Now, how I can submit this form data to my form actions? It can be done by using our useSubmit. That is nothing but submit call, which is equal to useSubmit, and this useSubmit is a hook coming from React Router DOM. So this submit will help us to submit the action same like a button whose type is submit. So I want to pass this, and what is my form data? This is my form data, followed by you have something like method, where the method is equivalent to the post method, and then this submit can also be having an action, and the action can be something like you can give this action. So let me go here inside the form action. I don't want to have any of the problem. I want to directly go into this specific URL. So that will be your action. So let me give the action so that it automatically moves directly into this specific action. Let me save this. And now instead of doing all this response, I can just pass success as true and save this. Now what happens whenever you click that form submission, then the click handler will call, and this click handler will execute the form data and uses the hook called as useSubmit, and this submit will take two options. One is the form data and actual options like method as post, and the action after completing this submission, it will go here specifically to this action. So let me go to the browser and clear this off and refresh. Let me run this application again. npm start, hit enter, and now it is running. So what I'll do is I'll just go here inside my localhost 3000, but it is showing unexpected use of name. It is throwing an error at line number 12. So line number 12 is this one. So it is throwing an error like name. Okay, we don't have a name directly. Instead, what I'll do is I'll create const name is equal to, I'll give Sai Kumar, and const email is equal to saikumar@gmail.com, and I'll use the same. If you want to have a value which is typed over here, you have to maintain the states. So let me use name over here. For now I'm not using any states. Let me save this, go here and go into our dashboard and products, then I'll enter some value. It doesn't depend on these values. Let me click on submit. Now automatically it went to confirmation, name Sai, and all these values. So let me go here, let's check the confirmation route. So we have the confirmation route, but it is not going to that confirmation route. So instead of doing this, I can use the same one. Let me go back and try this, hit this. Now it is showing component API versus data API is throwing an error. Why it is throwing an error? Because it is not navigating anywhere. So what I'll do is I'll just pass a proper action to this. So let me use just a confirmation and save this. Now let's see, go here, select submit. Now it went to confirmation, but method is not allowed. So where it has to go? It has to go into the get. Save this and go here, go back and select this, click this. Now it went to confirmation. So this is how you are able to pass the data directly. Now this method and this action is something like where you have to go. If you want to be in the same file or the same URL, then you can use post. But here I want to move to the confirmation page, and that's why I'm using this confirmation page, and the form data is passed automatically on the URL directly. So that's how you can use your submit. You can use your useSubmit hook, which is provided by React Router DOM. Not only this, even we can get the data from the specific actions. So how can I do that? It is very simple to do it. So now what I'll do is in the same way how we are using useSubmit, we can also retrieve the data whatever we are getting from a actions. That is nothing but a form action. So that also we'll discuss in the upcoming video. Hope this gave you a glance and clear understanding of how to use useSubmit in React routing. Hope this gave you a clear understanding, and this hook will work only for data APIs, not for the standard traditional APIs of routing. Hope you like my explanation. If you like my video, like, share, subscribe to my channel for more updates. Signing off. Thank you.